Hello everybody, this is Zaxter99. Now, I want to go ahead and talk about something here. Now, I remember Magic the Gathering, a card game that when I first saw it, I was in the Navy in 1994, and I was going through Navy school there, and I remember one kid in our class while we went through this, schooling. I think we had about 10 or 12 of us in the classroom, and it was like a 9-month course or something. And I was on a naval base, and one kid came in with these Magic cards, into class one time, and was looking at them and all the art and stuff like that. And everybody in that class kind of thought he was like, "What the hell is that? That's freaking nerdy as hell." And just thought he was strange. And within, I'd say, a couple weeks, people started playing it in the classroom. And I bet you within a couple of weeks, I think 8 of us out of that, probably 8 or 10 of us out of those 12 students in that class were out buying Magic cards and playing against each other and coming up to each other's, rooms on the base and stuff like that. And we'd all go and have a 4 or 5 or 6 man, competition with Magic cards and building our decks. And we'd stay up like all night long, so many nights in a row and stuff like that, and play Magic. And we got so addicted to it. It was so much fun. And I spent quite a bit of money on it too that one summer. But I really haven't played Magic in over 20 years. And I know I messed around with one of them back on the PS3 several years ago, but I didn't spend a lot of time with it. And I really would like to find a really good Magic game. Now, unfortunately, the best Magic game that I find on Steam now is, I think, Magic the Gathering 2014. It's got the best reviews, but unfortunately, when I go on Steam and see how many people are playing, there's never anybody playing the game. So I definitely want to be able to, compete against the people. So I'm going for the newest Magic Duels Gathering on Steam. The good thing about this one is it's completely free. So if I hate it, I haven't spent any money. And obviously if I love it, then I can go in and buy cards or whatever. So it's free to play, and then you can purchase cards if you like it. So I'm going to be going through the tutorial and everything to kind of relearn. I mean, I know the basics. I remember the basics from long ago, but I'm sure so many of the cards and rules and everything like that have changed so much since I last played it that it's going to be, pretty new experience for me. So I'm going to go ahead and take you guys along with me as I try to get back into a card game that I really, really enjoyed with some Navy guys about 20 years ago. And I mean, that obsession only lasted, 6 months or something. But man, we had a lot of fun with that. So we'll be back right after this for me to jump in my first time to a Magic the Gathering computer game. All right, welcome back, everybody. Okay, let me go ahead and check here. I want to go ahead and thank you. I'm going to go ahead and check the options first. I want to make sure that the graphics are... Yeah, see, the graphics are not nearly as good as they could be. Set the refresh rate of your computer. Full screen. No, we want some... Is there an ultra high? Let's just go for high. Okay. Don't want to cause the game to crash on me or anything. I don't know how many special effects and everything like that are in the game, but see, that already looks a lot clearer here. So, bam. Gameplay. Vibration. Yeah, I want all this stuff for now. I can always change that later. And audio, I think I'm going to go ahead and turn the music volume down quite a bit. Alright. Alright, I don't need to go to how to play, but I do want to go ahead and jump into battle mode, battle online, or solo battle with your own decks. Card collection feature is currently unavailable. You can access the following, the Trail of Sparks through the menu and learn more about the features of the Magic Duels. Okay, so it wants me to go ahead and start here in story mode.
Is power. It has the capacity to create and destroy, manipulate and transform. it can shatter the very laws that govern each world. The infinite planes of the multiverse are home to countless mages. Yet for all their mastery over their craft, they are each bound to their own planes of reality, blind to the true vastness of the multiverse. But some mages are born with a potential for more. The spark, this gift, realized only upon facing a great ordeal. Once ignited, it allows the mage to travel between planes and draw from each plane's magic to reach heights of power otherwise impossible to achieve. They can begin their journey as a planeswalker.
Yeah, I remember that. There's like 5 different, basically colors or elements that you can actually draw your magic from. Mountains, which are like fiery and high damage. There's forest, which is like healing and tranquil. And then there's, okay, you get mountains. Green is forest. And then mountains obviously is red. White is plains. And that's kind of like godly or whatever. Like, you know, heavenly. I remember that. Peace. And then you got swamps, which is black magic, and that's like death and decay, so that's where you get your zombies and different creatures like that. And then the other one is blue, and blue was like water, and it was like magic and you know, mystical illusions and stuff like that. I do remember those. And you have to draw magic from the land, so you got to have like land in your decks to actually draw the magic from when you cast spells. And spells can be anything from like sorcery spells to instant spells, which can, you know, directly damage a creature or your opponent or do different things. And you got creatures which you can lay out in front of you, and they do all the battling and fighting each other and stuff like that. And then you got, you know, like enchantments, which are like spells which can either enchant a creature. And then you have artifacts as well. Artifacts are like just what it sounds like, and they do different things. So that's basically what I remember. So I remember quite a bit from Magic just because I remember loving it so much. But like I say, it was a real short time that I played it with those guys, but we played the heck out of it and spent quite a bit of money. All of us spent quite a bit of money on Magic cards trying to build the ultimate deck. The cool thing that I really liked about Magic, at least back in the 90s, was that, you know, there was one guy that spent a fortune. I mean, he spent like thousands on cards, and he was just, you know, buying, you know, he was making decks out of like all the really expensive cards. He was trying to get those $100-$200 value cards or whatever. And so he would build these decks, you know, that were worth like $1,000 just for the deck or whatever. And he'd go up against, you know, some of us that only spent $10 on Magic cards. And half the time, you know, the guy with all the commons and $10 deck would actually beat him. So even, you know, it was really used to be really well balanced, where a new guy with common cards, if he knew what he's doing, could beat a guy that had spent $2,000, you know, trying to build the ultimate deck. So that's one thing that was really cool about it. And I do want to go ahead and let you know that I did play Blizzard's Hearthstone about a year ago, and I do have a video of that. But I remember when I played it, I was like, man, I just like Magic better. I mean, it gave me the nostalgia of playing Magic 20 years ago. But I just couldn't get into Hearthstone because, I mean, even it looked like a really well-made game, but it just kind of made me want to go back and play Magic again. So here I am. Alright, so Skill Quest, the basics. Learn the basics of Magic to prepare you for the adventures ahead and unlock story mode, where you can uncover the original powerful planeswalkers. You learn 30 gold. Play Skill Quest. Your training begins. Learn the basics of Magic duels in these fun and rewarding skill quests. And it's loading. Zexter 99 versus the training drone. Your turn.
Welcome to Magic Duels. You are a planeswalker, a powerful mage, dueling across the myriad worlds of the multiverse.
Cool.
Your story starts with these skill quests. Challenges designed to hone your skills and prepare you for combat. If you'd like to replay a skill quest, you can do so from the Help and Options menu.
Okay.
Each player starts with a shuffled deck of cards called a library. Your library contains the creatures and other spells you'll need to defeat your foe. Each turn, you draw a card from your library into your hand. Only you can see the cards in your hand. You win the game by reducing your opponent's life total from 20 to 0.
Yep.
Zoom in on any card by moving the cursor over it and scrolling the mouse wheel up. While zoomed in on a card, you can learn more about its abilities in the More Info box on the right. Zoom out by scrolling the mouse wheel down to complete this skill quest.
Vigilance, I haven't heard of that. Creature. Okay.
Good job! You can zoom in on cards anywhere to learn more about them.
Okay, that was pretty easy. Did I get my 30 gold now, or what? Or do I have to do more stuff?
In this skill quest, you'll learn how to attack with your creatures to reduce your opponent's life total. A creature deals damage equal to its power. The first number in the lower right corner.
Right there is
When a
its
creature
power.
attacks, it becomes tapped or turns sideways. This shows it's been used for the turn. Your tapped cards will untap at the start of your turn.
Power 2 out of 3. Yep.
To complete this skill quest, finish off your opponent this turn.
Finish off your opponent this turn.
For each creature you want to attack with, click and drag it to your opponent. You can attack with all your creatures by clicking Attack with All. After you've chosen which creatures to attack with, click Confirm Attack.
Okay. Attack with all. Boom. Confirm attack. So 2 and 2 is going to be the damage dealt. He has nothing to block with. Otherwise, he could set monsters in, to block these at his choice. So he's dead.
Excellent. Attacking with your creatures is one of the surest ways to win. In the next skill quest, you'll learn how to defend yourself from your opponent's attacks. Your untapped creatures can block your opponent's attacking creatures. A blocked creature won't deal damage to you. Instead, it will deal damage to the creature that blocked it, and your creature will deal damage to the attacking creature. A creature is to complete this skill quest, survive your opponent's turn, and then win the game on your turn. To block an incoming attack, click and drag one of your creatures to the attacking creature you want to block. Once you've selected all the creatures you want to block with, click Confirm Block.
Okay, so he has a 6/4 attacking me. That's a lot of damage. Now, one thing I can do, if I want to look at the card, I can just look at it. Okay, it's just a 6/4 creature. Another thing I really loved about Magic that I really remember is the artwork on these cards is amazing. I mean, they get some really, really amazing artists to do some of this artwork, and some of these pictures are phenomenal. And so these are just basic creatures. If they had any kind of special, powers or anything like that, it would be listed down here. Okay, so we have 6 health left. Obviously, we don't want this guy to hit us because he does 6 damage, and his health or his defense is 4. When they attack you directly, you don't do any kind of attack back to him. You just take the damage. So we definitely want to. We only have one guy that we can use. This guy's tapped, so he attacked this guy last turn or something like that. So he can't block when they're tapped because he either came into play, meaning the guy cast him, and they're like summon sickness for 1 turn, or he used this guy to attack the computer. So we definitely want to use our 2/1 to block, and we're going to block this card right here. Now his 6 points is going to kill this creature that we have, but it's better than us dying and losing the game, because once you get to 0 on your life here, then you die. So this is basically a pawn here to save us from losing the game. and we're going to go ahead and confirm the block. And I'm just kind of explaining to people that may have never played Magic before or played a game like this. So hopefully I'm, you know, not boring anybody. Okay. So you got a land. You can now manually add mana to your pool. I got a mountain, is what I drew. You draw a card every turn. Okay, I don't need to
Great job.
know that.
By blocking the more dangerous creature, you survived the assault. Now it's your turn. First, play the land card you just drew. Playing more lands allows you to cast more powerful spells.
Okay.
Now attack and win the game.
So we got a 5/4 fire elemental. I mean, that's pretty good. This isn't one of the best art cards that I've ever seen, but I mean, that's still pretty cool looking. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and attack him. He can't do anything because he attacked with both these creatures, so he can't block with them. And then I'm going to go ahead and confirm the attack. There's nothing this guy can do unless he has some kind of an instant card. You know, that he... but he probably don't. And I won.
Excellent. Remember, only untapped creatures can block. Now that you've seen creatures attacking and blocking, let's find out how to summon them to the battlefield.
I know a lot of this already, and you know, if you're watching this, you may know a lot of this stuff already as well. But at least I'll get some gold by doing
To cast a
this.
spell, you need mana, the magical energy produced by your lands.
Yep, you need mana from the
Each of
lands you
your
draw.
lands
You always got to have enough
produces
land
one
in your
mana.
deck. We're going to go
When
ahead and
it
continue
tapped
that.
To cast Lightning Elemental, you need 1 red mana. Your mountain produces that. You also need 3 other mana of any kind.
Okay, I'll explain that. I remember
Creatures
that.
can't attack on the turn they're summoned. In this
Okay.
skill quest, we'll start on your opponent's turn. To complete it, win the game on your next turn.
Okay. So the computer draws a Elvish Warrior or whatever it is. And
Your
he's gonna
Elvish
attack.
Warrior can't block this turn because it's tapped. The creature your opponent just summoned can't attack this turn, but it will be able to block on your next turn.
so he got me down to 2 health with 2 of his creatures.
You can summon creatures to the battlefield from your hand by casting creature spells. To cast a spell in your hand, click on it.
Okay, so I can do a 2/3, or I can do a 4/1, but I can't do this. Well, yeah, I can do the 4/1. Haste. Haste means this creature can attack and tapping as soon as it comes in under your control. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that one. Just to see, remember how haste works. Creatures with haste are not affected by summoning sickness. They can tap and attack the turn they enter the battlefield. Okay, cool. Alright, so I want to attack with both these because he has a guy here that's untapped that can block. So he's probably going to block one of these guys. He's probably going to block this one with this creature because it's really not going to matter because one of these guys is going to get through and it's going to end up taking his last 2 hit points of health away and I'll win. So I'm going to attack with all and confirm. Yeah, so he's blocking the biggest one. But it doesn't matter because he's down to 0. And it's showing which one of these cards
Well
died.
done. All your tapped cards, including lands and creatures, will untap at the start of your...
Okay, we know that.
For completing this skill quest, you've earned some coins. After you finish Gideon's campaign, you can spend coins in the store to purchase booster packs containing new cards for your collection.
Okay, cool. So you can earn your money through playing the quests in the game, money that you can actually turn around and spend to buy cards for your deck. Before you took the name Gideon Jura, you were Kytheon Laura, a 13-year-old kid from the slums of Akros on the plain of Theros. You possess a strong sense of justice, and your magic makes you resilient to physical harm. This combination leads you to speak more with actions than with words. Okay, I can't select a different guy. Okay. You lead a small group of tough streets. Wait a minute. You lead a small group of street toughs known as Kythion's Irregulars. Together, you act as a force for justice and charity in the slums. While raiding an Acrean estate for food, you draw the attention of the city guards. Uh-oh. Okay. So now we have to fight the guards. You lead a small group together. Okay, we got that. Loading. I mean, even right here, this is pretty good artwork. Kind of like it. Continue. Apply what you've learned in your skill quest to defeat your opponent. Alright, so it'll leave me alone and just kind of let me play the game. I think. Nope. Nope, I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to try to do it. See if I remember enough to win. So we both start off with 20 lives, so this is a full game. And the first thing I need to do, I gotta have land to cast spells, because your casting cost of every spell is up here. So these mean that, like this card here means you need white planes to draw mana from to cast that. And then this one means 1 white plane and 1 of any other color. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put a land out. That's the first thing you do. And then we can put this guy out because we have land here, but it's going to tap the land to use the mana from that land this turn to cast this Elite Vanguard, a 2/1 creature. See how the land tapped. Okay. And all he got was a land. He didn't get any creatures out. So 3/1. This is a 2/2. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cast another land because you can put one land out every turn. And then continue. And then I'm going to go ahead and put out a Glory Seeker at 2/2. Oops. Can't play this card because it's not your main. Oh, I shouldn't have hit continue. Okay. Attack. I'll go ahead and attack him. Firm. That'll hit him for 2. Okay. Okay, now he's putting out a Glory Seeker 2/2. But it's got Summoning Sickness its first turn. He can't do anything. My turn. I drew another land, so I'm going to go ahead and put another land out. Again, you can only put 1 land out per turn. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this 2/2 out. And he should come in tapped. Okay, see, like he can't attack. But now, I'm going to hit continue to go to the next phase. Oh, okay, I see. Here's the phases right here. It shows you what phase you're on up here. Okay. You can't attack with a creature if you cast its first turn. Okay, we already know that. This is showing it has Summoning Sickness here. But we can't attack with this guy again. And he'll probably block it with this guy. So it'll be his 2 against my 1. It'll be my 2 against his 2. So these 2 creatures will kill each other. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. He'll probably block it. Now, he doesn't have to block it. He can take the 2 points of health damage if he wants to. But I'm sure he'll use this card to block. Yep. And they'll kill each other. And they go to the graveyards. Pretty cool. Alright, so I do have 1 land left. I could cast this before I end my turn. And I'm completely spent on mana now. Both these guys have Summoning Sickness, and it's his turn automatically. Two. Okay. Traveling Philosopher. I like how it kind of lets me look at the card and then hit continue after I've looked at what he's casting, so I can kind of see. Alright, now he's got a 0/3. Doesn't do any damage, so that's basically like a wall. Just used to block things. It doesn't do any damage at all. Now keep in mind, you can draw cards and enchantments and stuff like that that'll actually pump that 0 up. Okay. TF flying. Creatures with flying can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach. Okay. Play skill quest. What's that? Oh boy, what's this?
Some creatures have flying, which lets them soar above the battlefield. Creature cards have icons on the left side that indicate special abilities like flying. Complete this skill quest by surviving your opponent's assault and winning on your next turn.
Okay. So he's going to attack me. He has 2 flying creatures attacking me and 1 ground one. Don't show again. So this guy can block this guy. And then these guys, is this reach? I'm sure this is reach. Yeah, this container has a reach. So he can block this guy. Because reach helps you block flying. This guy can't fly, but he can jump up enough or whatever to block a flying creature. And then this guy here can block this guy. Confirm. And we'll find out the outcome of the fight. One at a time. Like that. Okay. So everybody died except for 2 of my creatures. Okay. Nope, I forgot to lay the land down. Alright, but anyway, it's my attack turn, so I'm going to go ahead and attack him. Boom, boom. And confirm. This guy attacks, and he should be down to 0. And I won that, so I learned how to block flying creatures. Okay? Now we're back to the previous game. Okay. Lay my land down. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a flying guy out there. Okay, and get this guy out here. Oops. You need 2 more mana to cast a spell, okay. Yeah, so I can't cast any more spells. So I'm going to go ahead and attack with this guy and with this guy. See what happens. He'll probably block. Yep, he's blocking both of them. Okay, he didn't attack me. Oh, well, he just cast that spell too, though, so I think it had Summoning Sickness. Alright, so we don't have any more land we can play, so... well, this one is a... They both cost 2 mana to cast. This one's a 2/2, this one's a 3/1. This one has higher defense, but this one... They both have a total of 4. But I think I'm going to go ahead and cast this one just so I can help defend some of these guys with maybe this guy won't get killed. And then I'll put out one of these. Now again, I am going to... What's this guy do? Can he block flying? Nope. Okay. That guy's getting through no matter what. And then we're ready. I kind of like this. This is pretty cool. I mean, this is, so far this seems like a pretty legit game. I don't know how the matchmaking is and everything like that, and the online stuff. And how balanced all the cards are and everything like that, but we'll find out with time. And if this game's good, I mean, I'm going to play some of these quests. That's my plan. And if I like it, I'll continue to play some of these computerized quests, try to earn some of the money. But eventually, if I like the game enough, I'll definitely put some money into the game to buy some cards. Alright. And if you guys want to see me play, like especially like the first time I play online or whatever, let me know, you know, against another human opponent. Alright. 3-1 or a 2-1 flying. I'll take the 2-1 flying. Get that out there. And this one. Oh. Oh, I don't have enough mana anyway. I only had one left. Okay, so... yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and send everything at him. Yep, okay, I could have hit attack with all, that's all it's saying. And again, this one can't attack because it has summoning sickness. So he's blocking these two, and he's still going to take some damage here. Okay, he's got a lot of land, but he don't have many cards out there. Okay, what's this? Another 2-2? Okay. Alright, keep getting the same kind of cards here. Okay, I should be able to play both of these creatures and get them both out. Hold on, a player's still playing a card or using an ability. Okay, use that one. All my land is tapped. Get those guys out. I can do that to skip it. Don't show again. And again, we're going to come at you with everything, buddy. Oh, for whatever reason, I had to hit. Continue. Your turn to attack. Yeah. That's what I was trying to do a minute ago. Alright. How you going to block all this, man? Okay, I'm knocking him down little by little. And notice his wall was a 0-3, but he was able to block it because he put his wall in front of a 2 power creature. That way he didn't, that's 0-3 didn't die. You know, it's only per turn, so once the turn's over, it goes back to its original defense. Health, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and play the land out. Don't have anything purpose for it. But attack step. Alright, buddy. You got everything coming at you. I could have hit attack with all again, but I didn't. Alright, continue. I think he's going to be dead this turn. Well, no, he's going to be really close. He's got 2 health left. He can't block them all. 1 health left. Yep, and he's blocking that with his 0-3 again. But I did win. Got him down to 0 health. And we won! Hydeon wins! So I got 10 more gold for that. Continue. Reduced your opponents to 10 or less before your 5th turn. So I won an achievement or whatever. And then Frenzied, starting on your 3rd turn, attacked every turn until you won. Cool, I like that. Alright. You fight your way out of the hideout, but you realize continued resistance will put your friends at risk. You lay down your weapons and the guards haul you off to the dungeons. You are sentenced to 10 years for thievery. Alright. And still standing for justice while incarcerated, you fight against the bullying and corruption around you. Hyksos, the prison's warden, begins to admire your commitment to your convictions. He starts you on your training in hyomancy, magic based on order and justice. So we're going to have some more tutorials here where we can actually win these amounts of gold. And then once we get here, it looks like we can use our gold to buy some booster packs so we can start building the deck and everything like that. So let's go ahead and do one more, and then I'm going to wrap this first video up. Look at that art. That art is awesome. That is freaking fantastic. I love that part right there. Just makes me really like this game. Still standing for justice while incarcerated, you fight against the evil law. We already read that. Yeah, but I like that. That artwork is... I bet you there's a card with that drawing on it, but I have no idea. I mean, you can even see the moon up there. Fantastic. Okay, me versus a training drone. Okay, are we
turn in
learning?
Magic
Yeah.
is broken into
There
several
we go.
phases. At the start of your turn, you'll untap all your tapped cards and draw a card. There are two main phases, one before combat and one after. Most spells can be cast only during one of your main phases. If a card in your hand is glowing, it means you can cast that spell or play that land.
Okay.
You've already seen the combat phase, when creatures attack and block. All damage dealt to creatures heals at the end of the turn. After that, the next turn begins. This skill quest starts in your first main phase. A Darkslick Drake stands between your Elvish warrior and victory. Find a way to attack and win this turn.
Ooh, okay. So, it's my turn. I can attack him, but he's going to end up blocking with this guy. And neither one of us will kill each other. My 2 will go against his 4. His 2 will go against my 3. But he'll block, and I won't win this turn if I just attack with this. So, instant return target creature to owner's hand. Okay. So let's go ahead and put down a land. Why not? And then this, we can go ahead and let's try attacking. I think at instant you can cast anytime. I want to see if that works. So, oops. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and declaring attackers and blockers. You can't play cards or active abilities while choosing which creatures to attack or block with. Okay. Confirm attack. Now I should be able to do that. Unsummon. Choose a creature to put in the owner's hand. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and choose this one. Goes back to his hand. That my mana I spent casting that spell. And now he has nothing to block with, and I kill him. So that's pretty cool.
Good job! Casting the right spell at the right time can be the difference between defeat and victory.
Yeah, this game is a lot of strategy. I love this game. Alright. I don't know why this particular version of Magic is getting... I mean, this version of Magic has more negatives than positives on Steam. So, it looks pretty good to me so far, but... what do I know? Okay. Land. And 2/2. I can't get any of these out because they cost more mana than I have. Again, it's the 1 plus the white. So the only one I can get out is this Elite Vanguard at 2/1. I'll put that out. And then he's tapped, so he can't do anything. He drew a... what did he draw? 2/1. Oh, that's me. Duh. That's my card. And I can't attack because he has summoning sickness, so it's his turn. He drew a land. And does he have something he can get out? Looks like no. Okay. So we drew another land. And we're going to go ahead and put... do I have a flyer? I do. But that takes 3 mana, so I can't do that yet. Let's put all this 3/1. Okay. Now I should be able to attack. This guy's got summoning sickness, but I can attack this guy. Confirm. Knock him down to 2. Knock him down to 18, I mean. Unless he has some kind of card he can play to counter it somehow. Nope. Okay, we're doing good so far. Yeah, I mean, this is a refresher. Like I say, I haven't played Magic in 20 years. I'm surprised that I remember as much as I do about the game. Alright. Glory Seeker, cool. I got a land over here I can play. Now I want to get that flying thing out. Heck yeah. Now he can block with this thing. He does 2 damage. So if I attack with both of these, he is probably going to try to kill this one with this guy. So I don't know if I want to... But then if I do attack with both of them, he's going to kill this guy, my 3/1. But at least my 2/1 will get through. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Yep, told you he's going to block the 3-1 because he's going to kill it. Plus he's preventing 3 damage instead of 2. And again, the primary goal, guys, is to knock your opponent down to 0 health before he does the same to you. So he's got that same thing. Okay. Instant cards can be cast at any time. They go to the graveyard after you cast them. Yep, you know that.
Instants are tricky and can be cast at any time. On your turn, on your opponent's turn, even during combat. After you cast an instant, it has an effect on the game, and then is put into the graveyard. For example, you could cast an instant after blockers have been chosen, but before combat damage has been dealt.
It's cool.
In this skill quest, your opponent has 6 life. Find a way to win this turn.
Okay, and our instant is target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Alright, so we have 2 4/1s. This will be easy. He's going to block one of these guys with this one. So we're going to basically, whichever one he doesn't block, that's how I'll know which of my creatures to cast the instant on. So that's pretty cool. I like how it's training you how to play. Confirm the attack. Now we're going to wait till he confirms a blocker.
A timer counts down whenever it's your turn to act. If
Okay.
you want to cast an
Pretty cool. So obviously I put the growth +3/+3 on this guy right after he chose his blocker, and now he's dead. Pretty simple. At this point, I don't even know why it's settling the
Outstanding.
dispute between those
If
because
you
he's
have
already
an
gone.
instant you might want to cast, be ready to stop the timer so you don't miss your chance.
Okay, back to our game. Okay. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay. And I couldn't cast my glorious charge here right now anyway, because I don't have enough mana left. Okay. So he can... I'm going to go ahead and attack with both of them. He can't block the flying one because his guy thing doesn't fly. Oh yeah, he can because it has reach. Oh, it is flying too. Okay. So he's going to kill my thing, my flyer. This guy got through. And these guys killed each other. Yep. He's got to land. Can he get anything else out? Yep. Traveling Philosopher 2/2. Okay. Fine. And he has a 2/2. Okay. Okay. So this is a bird, and it's a 2/1 flyer, but it also has another feature called Vigilance. I have never heard of that before. Attacking doesn't cause this creature to tap. Wow. So you could also read about these special features a card has over here as well. Okay. So we're definitely going to go ahead and put this guy out just because it's flying. And it's our attack phase. We want to attack. He's going to kill. If I attack with both of these, he could block with both of these. And the 2 damage to each of these would kill my 1 health. And I'd kill both of his creatures too. Let's go ahead and do that and get 4 creatures out of here. So we'll go ahead and attack. He'll block more than likely. Now there's a chance he may not block and take the damage, but I doubt it. Well, he only blocked 1. So he went ahead and took 2 health so that he could keep this one on the field. Why does he like that one so much? I have no idea. It's nothing special. Okay. Land, yay, that gives us more mana to draw from. Now I can put out both of these guys. It's my attack phase. Now I'm going to attack him with a flyer. He shouldn't be able to block that. I'm just going to go ahead and confirm the attack. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay. He's not attacking. So we drew a Great Heart at 2/4. Nice. Okay, we can cast that. Yeah, we have just enough mana to cast that. Yep, let's go ahead and put that out. And continue. And continue. Attack phase again. I'll just attack him with the flyer, and that's it. Knock him down to 8. So he has some instant or something. Yep, see, he has an instant right here, and it's a lightning strike. Okay, so he does 3 damage to target creature or player. He's going to attack that thing, I'm sure. Yep. The cool thing about that card is he can actually use lightning strike to knock me directly down at any time because it's an instant. So he did save that 2 health that I thought I was going to hit him for. I think he got tired of that flyer hitting him every time, so that's why he went ahead and lightning struck it. Okay, I got it. And they're keeping a lot of the cards really simple right now for the training purposes. A lot of these cards get a lot more complex in Magic. I know that for a fact right now. Okay, I got 2 of these instants right now. Let's see. I can cast both of them if I want to. Let's go ahead and attack with everything. Oops. I could have hit that to go to the next attack phase. Now it's the attack. Okay, let's just attack with all. Confirm. I don't need to cast these instants yet. I want to see what he's going to block. Okay, let's just go ahead and boom. Oh, it won't let me do this now. I don't know why. So that was a dumb waste of an instant because everything's already been done. So I just blew that up. I just wasted that. That was dumb. But he does only have 6 health left. And we're going. Okay, I needed to cast that instant before all the before all the damage was done, and I didn't do that. So that was on me. Okay, do another planes. Now there's nothing he's going to be able to do now. Now he has 6 health left. This is 6 here. I don't really need this, but I'll go ahead and hit this to get to the attack phase, and then I'll attack with all. And I'll hit this just to make sure. Okay. Declaring it, you can't play cards until I declare. Now I'll cast this. There we go. Just in case he has something to kill one of them or something like that. Now they've been pumped up. +1/+1. And he doesn't have anything, so he's going to get sent in the hole. Nope, that's just enough to kill him and win the game. So, yeah, we won 20 more gold or whatever. Yep, 20 more gold. Now we have 105. Continue. 4 years under the guidance of Hyxus has shaped you into a powerful combat mage. Hyxus believes your natural talent for wielding magic belies something special about you. He suspects that, like his own mentor, you may be a planeswalker. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and stop this right now, guys, with 105 gold, 3 more quests to do. And, you know, let me know down in the comments below, anybody that's watching my videos, if you guys want me to go ahead and do these tutorials, or if you want me to complete them on my own and actually start where maybe I'm, you know, doing some other quests, something more than the tutorials. But if you want to see the tutorials in my next video, definitely leave a comment down below. If I get anybody requesting that I play these tutorials, I'll do them in my next video. So please give me a like if you like this video. Let me know what you think. And you know, again, I'm taking it slow here because I haven't played Magic at all in over 20 years. So that's one of the reasons. Even though I know quite a bit about it, I remember quite a bit about it, I want to make sure that I don't, you know, I'm not forgetting anything. So I'm kind of going slow, and hopefully if there's any, you know, other beginners to Magic that have never played it before or whatever, maybe they'll appreciate this video and me taking it slow so they can play right along with it. But, you know, this game's free, so if you want to learn how to play Magic, if this looks like fun, definitely click the link down in the description below this video and go play the game for free. It's available on Steam for free. So I want to go and thank you guys for watching. This has been Zaxter99, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.